So today we're going to make cabbage soup, white cabbage. Could make it with red cabbage. So the first thing to do is take off the outer leaves. The outer leaves always have loads of nasty bacteria on them. So yeah, cabbage comes with its own hygienic packaging. Yeah, all you have to do is take off the outer leaves. And there are beneficial bacteria all the way through the cabbage, actually, and that's what makes sauerkraut. Yeah, you just add some salt, and that does the trick, and the bacteria in the cabbage do the rest. And you can see, go to my channel, and look at my videos about sauerkraut. That just tells you all about it. And I tell you, I've got one video which shows the bacterial progression. Okay, now that was my first mistake. What was I doing wrong? I should have been crushing the garlic, because you need to crush the garlic 10 minutes before you use it. And we'll run a little insert now and you'll see why. It's the allicin. The allicin develops over 10 minutes in contact with oxygen, yeah. And yeah, you can see in the insert, you'll see all the fantastic benefits of garlic. So now, yeah, so what are we making the cabbage soup with? We're going to make it with cabbage, sunflower seeds, sprouted sunflower seeds. They've only just sprouted. It's a bit of a feeble sprout, but they have definitely sprouted. So, they're beginner sprouts, but I think that's okay. And we're going to put that in the soup. And then we're going to have a little garnish on the side. So, yes, we're going to have a garnish plate with some black olives and capers and cornichon, done in slice up, a little tomato. Tomato gives it a nice colour, it really helps the presentation. And some carrots. Carrots go really well with carrot. I think I made a carrot and cabbage soup video? I think I have. But today the star is caraway seeds. So caraway seeds, classic blend with cabbage. That's what you put in sauerkraut, caraway seeds. Okay, so in case you haven't been watching my other videos, in case you don't know what my channel is about, it's about the Seignalet diet, and my channel is all about how to stay healthy, how to avoid having to take drugs, and how to avoid doctors. Which you want to live a long time, keep away from doctors. Okay, so So let me read out, while I'm doing this, let me read out a comment on my video, which you can see as the end screen at the end of this video. I'll put it up as the end screen. My introduction to Dr. Seignalet's book, which hasn't yet been translated into English. It's been translated into Spanish. It's a big hit in Spanish-speaking countries. It's called L'alimentation ou la troisième médecine, which I translate as nutrition, the third medicine. Okay, so let me read out the comments while I'm doing this. So this is a comment by Dominique Yoga Yantra, who I presume has some Thai ethnicity, and she obviously speaks French and English. I'm chopping the cabbage. So, yeah, we don't really, usually I cut the cabbage really fine, to make sauerkraut. It doesn't really matter for the soup, just hack away at it. Yeah. I think one more will do. Yeah, she says, "Hi Chris, I want to offer my testimony. In 2002, 2003, I lived in Bangkok and have been afflicted for years by 3 diseases: acne, asthma, and arthritis. I don't know whether that's rheumatoid or osteo, but anyway, acne and asthma are what Seignalet calls elimination diseases. Yeah, that's when your skin and your lungs are trying to get rid of molecules that have ended up there from leaky gut. They've gone through your intestines. Anyway, let's get back to the comment. So, yeah, I lived in Bangkok and had been afflicted for years by 3 diseases: acne, asthma, and arthritis. So, arthritis was so excruciating that I was considering committing suicide. I co-rented an apartment with a young Thai girl, and her presence saved me. 2. In March 2003, a friend gives me the book L'alimentation ou la troisième médecine, and I read it very fast. I just applied what Dr. Seignalet said. In April, 1 month later, I had no more acne, asthma, or arthritis. If I ever eat wheat again, I start heaving. I feel arthritis in my shoulder, the first place where it was, and I can have 1 or 2 pimples. That's it. So that's Dominique Yogayantra. And thank you, Dominique, for that comment. Really, really useful. So if you have, so the Seignalet diet really, really works. I mean, it's so proven. As Neil Oliver says, we have no more trust in authorities. It's gone. We need a new reformation. Okay, so like the original Reformation, where the Bible was translated into English, and you know, with the printing press, it could be widely distributed. And yeah, that meant people didn't need the church anymore to tell them what God said. Okay, they could think for themselves. They could have their direct relationship with God. So this is dashi, which is Japanese stock. And you make it with, this is Chris, by the way, not Seignalet. You make it with, although it goes very well with the Seignalet diet, you make it with this, which is Japanese kelp, kombu, and it's going very limp because I've had the packet open for ages, demonstrating it. And normally it's very crisp and dry. And you can make it, and you can put shiitake mushrooms in it as well. So go to the link in my description, which shows you how to make dashi, and there's a link to my video, the 28 at least health benefits of dashi, which is a documentary really. Very proud of that video. Did a lot of work for that, a lot of research. Okay, so if you haven't yet already, please, it's going to need quite a lot of dashi, this. Much more than I would normally put in miso soup, but that's fine. There's nothing, you know, only health benefits with dashi. Okay, so yes, where was I? So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so, because I've got some big videos coming up. In particular, it's not all, I'll carry on doing the food recipes because I really enjoy doing them, and I eat so well. I have to make a different recipe. Well, at least one different recipe every day. So I'm getting really healthy. The other day I cut my finger. Where is it? Cut my finger. About 5 days ago. I don't know if you can see. Let me point to it with a knife. Yeah. So this is. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Can you see? That was cut about 5 days ago, and it's healed really fast. It's practically healed now, and I could see it practically in real time healing. I could see it actually. I swear I could see it, healing in real time. Anyway, so let's get on with blending the soup. And this is my Vitamix, which I've had for 20 years. So I'm going to show you the controls. Vitamix was the original powerful blender. There's lots on the market now. I'm not sure if the Vitamix is still the best. I think it probably is. Anyway, on-off switch, and you've got variable speed. And you've got high speed. So what you do, you go up to the top there. Yeah, so if you really want it blended, you go up to the top variable and then you hit high, yeah? Never leave high on like that, because if you do, and even with the top on, but without the top, if you flick the switch, you're going to need to repaint your ceiling. So so there we go. So I'm going to show you this. This you should never do this. You should always have the top on. But I'm going to show you into the blender so you can see it blending, which I think makes a great video. But never do this. Never. If you need one thing when you're blending, especially at high speed, you get you can get a sort of air pocket where the blade is, and it stops blending. And then you need to tamp it down, and there's a top which is made of rubber and a tamper which goes down, but it doesn't touch the blades. It goes down to about here, so it's not touching the blade, so it's quite safe. So you can tamp it down, but never, without the top on, try to tamp it down with a spoon or something. Yeah, you can do if you turn it off, but never with it moving, because you will do yourself a terrible injury, and you will also do a terrible injury to the blender. So okay, so that's my caveat. And I know I had it on high there, and I nearly flicked to the on switch, which would have been a disaster. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, don't overblend, because if you blend it too much, it starts to heat up and starts to cook. And this is all about eating raw, not cooked food. So yeah, okay, that tastes of cabbage. Doesn't really taste much of the sprouts. Yeah, the sprouts stay pretty neutral in all the soups. So let's try carraway seeds. Now, the good thing about making soups like this is you can add a bit of stuff at a time, and you can experiment. Yeah, so you can see, how much carraway seeds will, improve the flavor, and if you can stop before you put too much in and ruin it. So let's go. Yeah. High speed is off, variable is down to 0. Yeah, you need quite a lot of bit of blending to smash up the caraway seeds, I think. Though it probably doesn't matter too much if they're not too smashed up. Yeah, that is starting to get quite interesting, quite nice. So put a bit more in. Yeah, so high speed off, variable back to 0, switch it on. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more because then otherwise it's going to start becoming caraway soup with a bit of cabbage. So, okay, high speed is off, variable is down to 0. It's a miracle that the lens hasn't been splashed yet. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, caraway definitely goes with cabbage. Okay, so now I'm going to put some garlic in. And again, the beauty of making soup like this, you can put a bit in, taste it. Does it, will it take some more, or will it be too much? Actually, I think I know in advance that it will take all that garlic, but let's taste it as we go along anyway. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's enough garlic. Yeah, it's quite a big kick from the garlic. I think that's enough. Okay, what's next? So next up is organic raw virgin coconut oil. Okay, and this really makes the soup sing. Whatever soup you make, I promise you this will really make a big difference. This really does make it sing. So yeah, let me show you how much I'm putting in. So big lump right there. Oh yeah. Virgin coconut oil, fantastic for your health. Medical dogma says it's a saturated fat and it'll clog your arteries. Load of rubbish. Okay, it's a medium chain triglyceride, and it's metabolized straight away in the liver, and it produces ketones, yeah, which your body can use instead of glucose as energy. And there's a theory that it's too much sugar which causes Alzheimer's, yeah? So you can have if you eat lots of virgin coconut oil, instead of sugar, you can reverse the Alzheimer's. That's the idea anyway. So let's blend that up. Okay, let's have a taste. Yeah, fabulous. Okay. It's a bit bland actually, to be honest. I think it needs some miso. I always put miso in the soup, but I think we'll put a little bit more than usual today. Here we go, miso soup. Miso, brown rice, yeah. So, okay. I'm thinking to put more in than that, but let's taste it first, yeah. Okay, I switch high as off, variable to 0, click on. And yeah, if nothing else, it gives it a nice colour. Yeah, it was because it was a bit anemic before. Yeah, I think more miso is called for. Miso is very salty, of course, and you've got the garlic as well, so it will need minimal seasoning, if any, but we'll put some Thai fish sauce in, see what that does. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Do we need to add anything else? Maybe just a touch of Thai fish sauce, yeah. Because it really doesn't need a lot of seasoning now. It's got a lot of miso in. So here's Thai fish sauce, which I use instead of salt, yeah. And yeah, I'm going to put a few little drops in. And we'll show you an insert on Thai fish sauce so I know all about it, yeah. And that's Chris, that's not Seignalet. Seignalet said nothing about iodine and the thyroid. He was wrong. He made a mistake. He said you should, you know, instead of using table salt, you should use sea salt. Well, that's fine, but table salt has iodine added. So see my insert, yeah. So you need to, if you're not eating table salt, refined table salt, you definitely need to supplement with iodine, and I would recommend doing that anyway. We're all iodine deficient, okay, and yeah, it's at the root of many diseases. Okay, let's go. Yeah, your thyroid needs iodine to function. Only needs trace amounts. But if you're not getting enough, then you start to get problems. Iodine, yeah, the thyroid is the body's thermostat. Okay, it tells all the other glands, you know, how they should, you know, whether they should turn on or, you know, turn up the heat or turn down the heat. So yeah, definitely very important. Okay, I think it needs a bit more Thai fish sauce, to be honest. Let's put a bit more in. yeah. Thai fish sauce really improves the flavour of everything. It's really a great flavour enhancer, much more than salt on its own. Okay, so now we're going to make the garnish, plate of garnish, which is going to go with it. And this is, you know, that turns it really turns it into a complete meal. And I've just spotted on my work surface, I've just spotted some yellow bell pepper, which I'd forgotten about, and I wasn't planning on using that originally, but I think that will look nice. So I'm going to just get that yolk. Yeah, it's still fresh. Okay, you don't want a huge amount, it's just for a garnish here. Oh, nearly cut my thumb there. In fact, I did cut it just slightly. And yeah, tomato. Yeah, this is going to give it give the whole thing a bit of colour, because otherwise, you know, it's a bit bland. It's just sort of some brown gloop. Okay, so please give me your comments. Yeah, are you making the recipes? Are you finding it improves your health? Because not only will eating like this reverse 91 diseases, and in some cases, as we've seen with Dominique, very fast. What did she say? In 1 month, a month later, she had no more acne, arthritis, or asthma. Okay, just in 1 month, eating like this. But not only that, it will make you look like a supermodel. You'll lose weight, you'll be slim. It's great for mental poise. So if you're feeling a bit depressed, and yeah, it will actually reverse depression. So, you know, if you suffer from depression, and no shame in that, Dr. Peterson, suffering from depression. And Dr. Peterson, please watch my videos. One thing, you live in Canada, so you're not getting enough vitamin D. Although I noticed lately, in your latest videos, you've got quite a good tan. So I think you're either skiing, or you're going somewhere, somewhere sunny, or you're using a tanning booth, whatever. So you're getting some vitamin D now. So that's very important for your full health as well. And that's something Seignalet doesn't mention. So he relies just on the diet. But if you take adequate vitamin D as well, wow, it's going to work really fast. So yeah, if you want to look like a supermodel, watch my channel and see how I look at 71. Yeah, at 71 years old, I don't look bad, I don't think. Okay, so yeah, I need to get rid of this serviette. She's holding things up. Oh, I'm overboard. So, yeah, the yellow pepper's going to make it look quite pretty. especially against a black plate. Yeah, I wanted black plates because, you know, it's like jewellery. If you put jewellery against black velvet, it really looks nice. Okay. So I'm just going to dice the cornichon. Yeah, the cornichon, they really, and the capers, little sour touch, they really improve the soup. So I highly recommend getting some cornichon capers. In fact, they go really well with lots of raw food. They go particularly well with with steak tartare, of course, and with beetroot, what we call beetroot in the UK. You call it beets in the US. Yeah, raw beetroot, of course, yeah. Okay, and just a little bit of grated cabbage. Now, cabbage goes really well with, grated carrot. Carrot goes really well with cabbage as well. In fact, I think I've made a carrot and cabbage soup already, but in this case, we're just going to have it as a garnish here. Okay. I put the remains of the garlic on the plate, so you can add it if you want, if you really like garlic, if you think it's lacking garlic. This is for one, this is for me, so if you're making it for other people, you know, let them have a bit of a choice. So what you really need for doing this is a long-handled spoon, of course, which I finally got round to ordering from Amazon. I'll have finished making the soup videos probably before I get a long-handled spoon. Anyway, there we go. So, and we've got avocado, of course. So we need a little bit of olive oil in the soup, extra virgin olive oil. Yes, if you think I'm lying about, you know, eating raw, making you look like a supermodel, look at the videos made by people, you know, who eat sprouts, about sprouting, yeah, lots of sprouts. And sprouts are really great food, so easy to make as well. And yeah, you know, it can't be, it's not contaminated, it's not GMO, it's not bloody irradiated and all that crap, or pasteurized. It's just natural. Anyway, look at people who eat lots of sprouts, you know, on you. There's I looked at a video the other day of a girl who's, you know, got a really good channel about sprouting, and she looks beautiful, you know, she looks like a supermodel. So yeah, if you want to, you know, if you're overweight, you don't need to be, just eat like this. And this is so delicious, you know. Why would you cook food? It ruins it. We made a mistake 10,000 years ago. Our Paleolithic ancestors ate raw. We have no proof of that. We think they did. Seignalet think pretty well. Seignalet thinks they did, and I think they did as well. You know, although they knew that cooking was discovered 40,000 years ago. You know, like the Eskimos eat raw, and pygmies eat raw meat. So we'll probably put a little insert up from what Seignalet says about it, cooking and its problems. An insert from a blog post where I translated his chapter on cooking and its problems, with permission, I should add, of the Seignelets. So you know, it's not breaching copyright. Yeah, we made a mistake 10,000 years ago when we started cooking and started being lazy and not foraging anymore, and when agriculture came in, and we started animal husbandry instead of hunting, because it was much easier, of course. Yeah, that's when the rot set in. That's when we started to need doctors. You know, that probably was the oldest profession. The medical profession. The oldest profession. So, yeah, it's getting a little bit overwhelming now. My garnish plate. Never mind, it'll make it a really good meal. So now we're going to add vegan parmesan, what I laughingly call vegan parmesan, which is the yeast flakes. Yeah? So parmigiano. So that goes in the soup. That really does make a difference to the soup. Yeah, really. And I've noticed that when the yeast flakes soak up the oil, like this, look, soaking up the oil, it tastes even better. It tastes really great. So, and I'm going to make some vegan creme fraiche. Okay, on the Seignalet diet we can't eat dairy, so creme fraiche is out, which is always, you know, it's a classic thing to add to soup, cooked soup anyway. I'm going to make sour coconut cream. Okay, and I'm going to add some fermented stuff so that it ferments. Now, I've been using this bought coconut cream, which is not ideal really, because this will have been ultra high temperature treated, pasteurized, and this is all about raw food. So this is a bit of a cop-out really, and I'm going to make some proper coconut cheese, coconut cream, and all you have to do is put coconut through a juicer, and it separates into, the pulp comes out one end and coconut cream comes out the other. So that's all you have to do. And I tried a little this morning. You can, I know I got some coconut flakes raw coconut flakes in the frozen section of the supermarket, and they're just like raw coconut. You know, it hasn't been treated in any way. It's just like raw coconut. So you can use that. It's very easy. That's the easy way. Or you can make, you know, you can get the coconut, the fresh coconut. So this, I'm adding a bit of this for some nice colour and to give it a nice sour taste. This is borscht pickle from a Polish grocers. Okay, there we go, borscht pickle from one of the local Polish shops in town. And yeah, their shelves are groaning with pickles. I don't know if they're, you know, if they're made like sauerkraut. I think they rinse the salt out, and then, you know, I'm not sure what they add. I think, you know, vinegar or something. So I don't think it's got the, I'm not sure if it's got the probiotic bacteria in anymore. Now this is going to make it, this is going to thicken it a bit. This is my fermented sprouted chickpeas with some cabbage and garlic, which I use to make hummus, but not as we know it, Jim. And I highly recommend you look at those recipe videos I made. You know, various things I make. I add to it and make hummus in the Vitamix. Yeah, I really recommend those recipes. Really tasty. Okay, so this is my vegetable chopper thingy. Little mini blender. So the probiotic bacteria in the fermented stuff will ferment this, and, you know, it will become thicker, much thicker, over the next 2 or 3 days, and be much nicer. So I'm going to make a separate video on making coconut cream from fresh coconut, or in my case it'll probably be coconut, shredded coconut from the frozen shredded coconut. I tried it, I had a little bit left over and I tried it in my juicer this morning, and it made fabulous coconut cream, so it definitely works. So I got that idea from a raw food website blog. So a lot of raw foodists are vegans as well, of course. This is not a vegan site, I think veganism is a mistake. I think we, you know, genetically we have evolved to eat fish and meat, and you know, vegans, I think, you know, they struggle to get the full complement of nutrients. That's my unscientific point of view. Okay, so yeah, let's get rid of that. So that will, I'll decant that into a jar in a minute when I finish the video, and that will ferment over 2 or 3 days and thicken up and become much nicer. Okay, I think that's it. Have I missed anything? Oh yeah, we need some Thai fish sauce on the garnish, yeah. So it's almost like a separate salad, isn't it? Okay, some drops of Thai fish sauce. Okay, that's it. I'm going to really enjoy eating that. Et voila!